are here, moving in our midst. I worship you, I worship you. You are here, moving in this place. I worship you, I worship you. You are waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God is dead, it's who you are. Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God is dead, it's who you are. You are here, touching every heart. I worship you, I worship you. You are here, healing every heart. I worship you, I worship you. You are waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God is dead, it's who you are. You are waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God is dead, it's who you are.
Isaiah chapter 50 verse 9 says, "It is the Lord God who helps me, who will declare me guilty. All of them will wear out like a garment, the moth will eat them up." My dear friends, in his message, Pope Francis said to young people like Virgin Mary, the world needs young people all over the world. Why this message? Simply because you are the power of the church. You are the power of this world. Like the young woman of Nazareth, you can improve the world and leave an imprint that makes a mark on history. Your history and that of many others. The church and society needs you. Today we shall reflect over the theme, what kind of youth for today's church and the society. Now, why does he give us an example of Mary as a model? Simply because she was a young woman. In obedience, she became Mother of God. She remained faithful to Jesus throughout his life. She became a good and authentic disciple. Not only that, she had concern for others. For example, when her cousin Elizabeth was pregnant, she did not care about herself, that she is a mother of God. She did not have that pride or ego. She left everything and went to help her cousin Elizabeth. She rejoiced with her. Therefore, Pope Francis says, she was not only a young couch potato who looks for comforted, but she went out to be with them. Similarly, you too are not couch of potatoes because you have energy to sacrifice your life. Dear young people, God is watching over you and He is calling you. And when God does so, He is looking at all the love you are able to offer. This is not my words, these are words of Pope Francis. Now don't tell me that you cannot do this, or don't say that you are a sinner. Remember that God always calls the imperfect and He perfects him. What about those 12 apostles of Jesus? Who were they? 12 young men, a different mindset, different attitudes, different temperaments. He formed them for His mission. Similarly, my dear young people, you too are chosen by a very occasion of being Christians. You have been baptized in the blood of Jesus, in His Spirit. He will strengthen you. He will give you all that you need. Now, how can you make this society a better place? Simple. Starting with a home first. Be a good young person at home. Be a good son. Be a good daughter. Be a good friend, good brother, a good sister. Whatever role you play in. Love your people, love your neighbor. Thus, you can become a Christ in your own family. What about the society at large? What can you do there? First of all, be an honest citizen of this country. That is the most important part. In the Song of Youth, Uh, Late President APJ Abdul Kalam, he writes, as young citizen of India, armed with technology, knowledge and love for my nation, I realize small aim is a crime. I will work and sweat for a great. The vision of transforming India into a developed nation, powered by economic strength and a value system. I am one of the citizens of the billion. Only the vision will ignite the billion souls. It has entered into me. The ignited souls, compared to any resource, is the most powerful resource on the earth, above the earth and under the earth. And therefore, in the movie Rang De Basanti, Amir Khan pens down this word in his dialogue. अब भी जिसका खून न खोला, खून नहीं वो पानी है, जो देश के काम न आए वो बेकार जवानी है. This doesn't mean that you have to be a violent person. No, you can make a better change by being aware of this country, by being aware of the society. This is the time to rise up. माय डियर फ्रेंड्स, ज़िंदगी जीने के दो तरीके होते हैं. एक जो हो रहा है उसे होने दो, बर्दाश्त करते जाओ, या फिर जिम्मेदारी उठाओ उसे बदलने की. इधर कीप वॉचिंग व्हाट इज़ हैपनिंग अराउंड यू, और सेकेंडली मेक अ डिफरेंस. वी नीड गुड people, we need good, vibrant leaders like you to come forward, not only in the church, but in the society too. Do not ask this question, what my country had done for me. Ask this question, what have you done for your country? Today we need young people in religion, in education system, in politics, and in our society, because without you, this country will do nothing. And therefore Martin Luther King Jr. says in his dream for the country, if you cannot fly, then run. If you cannot run, then walk. If you cannot walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. My dear friends, he dreamed something for his country and he achieved it. Christ came on this planet because he had a dream, he had a vision of his Father, he had a mission to live. He did it. What about you and me? As you go ahead during this week, let us pick up something for our life that will make a change in your own life first, at your home, family and society and the country at large. Wishing you have a wonderful day and wonderful weekend.
Greetings once again. I hope you had a wonderful week. But now, once again, it's time to learn about a new saint. So, welcome back to Let's Saint a Story. Once again, here we are at the gates of heaven. Try recalling the saints one at a time. Towards the left, we have Blessed Charles de Foucault. Right here, we have Saint Romero. Here we have Saint Francis of Assisi, Saint Dominic Savio, Saint Therese of Lisieux, Saint John Bosco, Padre Pio, Saint Augustine of Hippo, Blessed Carlo Acuti, Saint Ignatius of Loyola, Maria Goretti, and Saint Teresa of Calcutta. Once again, I urge all of you, if you do not recall the stories of any of these saints, you can always go back, watch the previous videos, and learn about their stories again. You can always inspire people around you by telling the stories of these saints. By inspiring others, you too can lead them up to heaven, thus spreading the joy of Christianity and spreading the knowledge of these saints too. So once again, I urge you, if you can't recall these stories, you can always go back and watch the old videos. Those of you who took part in the activity called Who's That Saint last week, and if you were able to figure out who the saint is for this week, then congratulations. If you weren't able to figure out who the saint is for this week, make sure you listen and learn more about the saint today. So let's go ahead and let's meet the saint. Remember, this is going to be like a casual conversation. Imagine you're meeting the saint at a hotel or a nearby park. You want to make a new friend, so you ask the saint a few questions, to which the saint replies. Thus, you get to know more about the saint and make a new friend. So, let's begin our conversation with the saint. This is the person you see in front of you. A rather modern looking person. Should not be too old, right? Well, let us figure out. Let us go ahead and ask him. So, you start by saying, "Hi, it's so nice to meet you. May I know your name?" To which the saint replies, "Hi, my name is Matteo Farina, but you can call me Matteo if you like." "Tell me about your life, Matteo." "Well, I was born on the 19th of September 1990 in Avellino, Italy, to Mikey Farina and Paola Sabatini. I had an elder sister too, named Erica. Throughout my life, I had a deep devotion to Saint Francis of Assisi and to Saint Pio. I would recite the Rosary each day and read the Gospel. I also made my confession once a week. I even attended Eucharistic adoration often. The writings of Saint Therese of Lisieux had inspired me a lot. From my father, I developed a strong liking for music, and I learned several music instruments with my name and with my friends. I formed a music band named No Name. My friends would often refer to me as the moralizer, since I often spoke about God and encouraged peace. I also had a passion for chemistry and thought about continuing my studies in the environmental engineering field. I liked information technology during my time at school. "Tell me more, Matteo." "I had a dream during the night on 2nd January 2000 in which I saw Padre Pio, who revealed to me the secret of Christian happiness, which he urged me to spread to others. This dream made me realize that I was meant to evangelize the secret to others to lead them to God. I had also created a fund for the missions in Mozambique and deposited my savings there, while urging my parents to replace Christmas shopping with sending something to the poor of Africa. When I was 13 years old, the first cancer symptoms came up. I began to have severe headaches and vision problems. 10 months later, I had a seizure that impaired my vision. The situation worsened as the years went by. I didn't lose the love of my life, nor my strong faith. I smiled at everyone, and during my hospitalization for surgical operations, I supported the other patients. I passed away on 24th April in the year 2009. What can I do to be more like you, Matteo? All you must do is spread happiness, cheer, joy, and laughter to those around you. Smile whenever you meet someone. Pray for them that they may find happiness in their lives. Very soon, you'll find your own life filled with great happiness. I did what I could in my short time on earth. You too can carry forward my mission and spread the happiness given by God to those around you. Help and support others with no hesitation. It was really great meeting you, Matteo. It was great meeting you too. Keep praying for me and pray to me. I too will be praying for you from up above. Before I leave, I would like to leave you with this quote. It is useless to despond. We have to be happy and transmit happiness. The more happiness we give people, the more people are happy. The more they are happy, the more we are happy. Good going. You made a friend in Matteo Farina. Remember, it's what you learn that counts. Matteo Farina was born quite recently, in the year 1990. He was a student just like us, but he followed a mission, the mission being to spread happiness in the world. Can we also follow that same mission? Spread happiness wherever we go. You just have to do simple things. Smile. When you look at a person, give them a smile. Greet them. You never know how much a small greeting can help the person you are wishing. A person might be having a very bad day, but that one greeting, it can be a good morning, it can even be a compliment. That one little phrase can lift up their spirit so much that you can make their entire day better. When their day is better, they will definitely spread the same happiness to those around them. So, make others happy so that the world we live in can also be happy. This brings us back to the gates of heaven. As we can see, the ensemble of saints have been joined by Matteo Farina. This brings us to who is that saint? Towards the left, we have a silhouette of a saint, and towards the right, we have a clue pertaining to that saint. The clue reads out, the first non-Italian pope in 455 years. Clubbing the silhouette on the left and the clue to the right, if you can figure out who the saint is, type the answer in the comment section below. If you can't figure out who the saint is, make sure you tune in next week to learn more about the saint. So thank you.